Hello all, unboxing time. Getting right to it. Okay, yeah. Great. Got to be very careful with these. No tabs, tape. It's like my biggest pet peeves about buying from people online. This is the full series of codeflesh. Now it's funny because I had 1 through 5. I needed the last 3, and it was actually cheaper if I bought the whole series off of this guy. Because what sort of screwed me up on this whole series is like, okay, here, this is what number 1 looks like. It's a flip book, so it's got the bot on the other side, right? And then here we have, this is actually the wrong book for codeflesh. Thank God I have the codeflesh number 2, because this is not a flip book. In fact, let me see, where do they have the one in here? No, they don't. Because the one that goes with this is a blood bag for codeflesh. But then number 3, there's codeflesh, the bod. Number 4, codeflesh, the bod. Number 5, codeflesh, and then trust in me. And then you have number 6, codeflesh, then Rex, Manitooth, Kung Fu Gorilla. And then 7, the same thing. Codeflesh, Rex Tooth Gorilla, Rex Manitooth. Then here's the last one, number 8, then Rex Manitooth, Kung Fu Gorilla. So they really screw with you when it comes to trying to figure out what's what. But at least I finished codeflesh off. I'll be able to shoot a video for that. Because I have the trade. In fact, the trade should be coming in the mail too. I got so many books, like I need 1 or 2 issues. It's nuts. You go on eBay and the people want like an arm and a leg for them. I'm like, really? Come on. $6 and then $6 to ship. I'm like, I'm not paying $12 for a friggin' comic book. A book that's actually only worth $3, you know. I love these buy it now prices. Like, I swear to God, like, especially when it comes to like the comics and the glasses, Where do these people come up with these prices? I mean, you look at what they sell for raw, and a lot of the people on, like, especially Facebook, they'll sit there and they'll put a raw comic book up, and it'll be in maybe very good condition, and then they'll list a slab comic in 9.4 at, and they want the 9.4 price for a slab book for the raw very good book. And it's like freaking stupid. Stupidity and greed is like freaking ridiculous. Just like I was telling my dad about he came down, we were talking, he did some more work on the bar and stuff and things, the last video. And I was telling my dad how the price guide, I said, you know, the price guide booked at the thing, I said, it booked the Spider-Man and the Wonder Woman are the two, the 5 glasses, they're the 2 hardest ones, and then the other 3 were the same price, Hulk, Thor, and Captain America. So I told my dad, I said, back then, it booked Spider-Man and Spider-Woman 100 apiece. I said, I only paid $50 for the Spider-Man glass. I said, everybody on eBay, there's like 3 or 4 of them up in this, probably the same guy, they want $400 to $450 for the glass. And I said, where did he come up with these prices? These are not the price glass prices. I said, even in 20 years, they will not quadruple in price. They might double in price, but not quadruple. And I go, it's ridiculous. I go, like the Wally the Walrus for the Walter Lance. A guy's got 150. Well, it sold last time it sold, in the last month one sold, and the guy only got $60 for it. Half, not even, less than half of what the guy wanted for his buy it now price. And the glass was in the same condition. It's just greed. It's just them, you know, got to make more money. It's just ridiculous. The greed and the hubris of some of these people. It's nuts. Like, I try to help people out. Like, a lot of the guys who buy my stuff, I just basically, you know, sold them for what I paid for them, because they don't do any good to me sitting around. In fact, I have three mailer boxes filled with comics from the last 6 months that are doubles. I actually am thinking about putting up on Facebook as an auction. Put them for, like, you know, bid it, you know, auction. Start the bidding at 50 cents a dollar a book and see where they go. I gotta like flip them out, so, because I just want to finish what I got. And there's a lot of books that, you know, like, I need one book for Avengers Volume 2. It's going to cost me $50. I need one G.I. Joe book. Well, 2 G.I. Joes if we do the Snake Eye special. They're going to cost me probably like $400 for the 2 books. I need one Shazam book. I need one Justice League of America book. You know, Volume 1. And I forgot how many I need for Volume 2. But it's like, found out I still need, after the Web of Spider-Mans, I went on the thing and I was going through the list again, and I need one other Web of Spider-Man. They made and there's 3 J.C. Penney variants, which I don't think I'm going to buy. I'm just going to mention them in my video. But I do need that one non-foil variant of the one Spider-Man issue, Web of Spider-Man. And then I will have all the Spideys for Web of Spider-Man. And then I'm going to start working on Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Because I got probably like 75% of that issue thing. And what I should do is work on my 200 to 300 run of Uncanny X-Men. I need 4 issues for a 100 book run of Action Comics. I think that was from 4 to 5. For 4 to 500. Trying to think of what other, you know, I mean, it's like I need less than 10 books for X Factor Volume 1. X-Force is probably like 20 books, maybe 15 at max. The same thing with Excalibur. Excalibur Volume 1, I'm you know, I got like over 80% of that series done. And a lot of the Age of Apocalypse, pretty much, I need the extra edition and the trades, and I'll have them done. But it's trying to figure, you know, try to get all these. And for another 1970 series, I need number 1, and I got that done. I need number 1 of Semper Fi, and I have Semper Fi done. because my collector, I erased it from the computer because I'm wondering why all these books are starting to disappear from it. I'm wondering if it's because I have it on the computer, and I don't really update the computer. It should be updating, stuff that gets added should be automatically downloaded to that from the cloud, but it's not doing that, and I'm losing books. So eventually, I'm going to go back up in the attic, go through all of them, grade all my books, put them in as what grade they are, so my comic collector can actually price what my comic book collection's worth. And a lot of books, I know what I paid for them. A lot of the books back in the day when I was buying them, I got them for $1 an issue. So it's like, ain't bad, So, especially a lot of the old Silver Age stuff, I paid maybe like $2 or $3 an issue back then. And a lot of it now is like, they're like $10 an issue, $7 an issue. So it's like, tripled what I paid for it. So, I need 4 issues to finish the first 100 issues of Spawn. That doesn't include their Image classics or whatever you want to call the dollar, the ones that are $1. My list is endless. I need 2 issues to finish Visionaries. I need 5 and 6. I actually have both of them on my watch list on eBay. But like I said, it's like they want to know. I mean, by the time you sit there and you need the one book and you pay $7 and the guy wants as much for shipping as it does, it's crazy to pay that kind of money. You're better off, buying a lot. Like, I've been buying a lot of books off of Dan because Dan, I don't even if I end up paying $2, by the time I pay shipping for he holds me the box, it still comes out to less than $3 a book for a lot of stuff, and some of it's worth a nice chunk of change. I just think it's crazy, a lot of the stuff on eBay. I wish I had a comic book shop close by that I can actually tap, that has a good selection. I don't have to drive an hour to and an hour back. Because it's like when we had the one in Bloomsburg, to me that wasn't all was new stuff, and I really want new stuff. Look at all that new 52 stuff back then. What am I picking it up for now? I'm not paying cover price. I'm paying like $1 an issue. Sometimes I get them for 50 cents. Did it make sense to pay $3 to $5 an issue back then? No. Patience. I mean, all this stuff too, and especially with the friggin' variant covers. I looked at a lot of the Aspen stuff, and a lot of the older Image stuff. It's like ridiculous. I mean, a #1 comes out, 25 different covers. Come on, and I'm never gonna get them. It's to the point where it's laughable. And really, the only people that are making money are pretty much dealers and people that turn around and flip them. Because people who actually, it's basically comic book dealers. Because the comic book company, it's not, they're making money of just printing them. It's the comic book shops that are making money with these stupid prices that they add. Because do they put them on the shelves? Really, no, they don't. They hold them and then they sell them. So they're making, I wish it was back to the way when I collected, maybe 1, maybe 2, that's it. 2 variants and boom, done. 3 at the max. Like I said tell people, like, you're better off collecting older stuff. There's enough older stuff already printed that you can collect for the rest of your life and never have to worry about buying a new issue. And at least the value will keep firm. You watch some of this new stuff, it's like, once the popularity's down. It's like iZombie. Same thing with Lucifer. Now that the shows are canceled, all that interest is gone. And you can see it online, except for the guys who have to buy it up. They never lower their prices. Right? But you can see, when they're up what people are getting, and it's like nowhere near what they used to get. because it's just like the baseball card hobby. Mark McGwire. Oh yeah, I broke the record. Like I told you the story. My dad bought a McGwire rookie. Bought it for $20. I sold it to a guy I worked with for $60. When he broke the record, he sold it for $120. How much can you get that card now for? I see it for $20. So I feel bad for that guy who paid $100 and some for it because he lost over $100 on what that card's value is worth. And I paid $325 for a Reggie Jackson rookie card. I mean, the card is beautiful. 4 sharp corners, almost perfectly centered, right? And it's not graded. I bought it off of a truck driver that came in. He had three of them. He told me I could take the best of what 3, so I did. I looked them all, flipped them over, looked at the back, and I'm like, okay, this is almost perfectly centered one there was. I gave him $325 for it. His name was Neil. And I was happy with that card. Because at the time, that's what the card booked for. I gave him full book value through the Beckett price guy. First off, it's a 1969 card. Anything below 1980 is actually, harder to get. Especially in nice mint condition. And I was really, really happy with that card. And I'm looking, and I'm like, I saw a 9.8 Jackson sell for less than that. Slabbed, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. I can't understand why newer stuff is going for the prices they are, and they make tons of it. It's like, you're never going to get your money out of new stuff unless you get it and turn it around within 3 months. It's like any type of hobby now, that's long term. Basically, anything that from the 1990s, I got to wait till 2040 to probably get my money out of. So I got another 20 years. I could probably be even making the money back on my stuff. That's how long it's going to take. Or may not do it. Certain sets have went up, but some sets are still garbage sets because they made a ton of them, and they still make. It's I can't say really sets. It's cards. It's like I can't see why you need 500 Derek Jeter cards. It gets to the point where it's oversaturation. I miss the sets where everybody on the team had a card. I wish they would have done that. Done the thing and have, like nowadays, like say Topps comes out with a set. They do the whole team. And even on the back, leave a place where they can sign their name. Like if you meet the guy, you can have him sign it like a thing for an autograph. Right? Do the whole team and then do a team set like they used to with the checklist. One series, not series 1, 2, 3, and then have a rookie and update at the end. But see, they don't want that because they can't pump out the stuff and get more money for their production. Because it's all about how much money can we pump off of these people. Toy-wise, the same thing. We have to, we got to cater to those people that go to the store and they buy the short prints and they sell them on the site and make buku money off of them. Those people there, they know people, and they usually get it before it even hits the shelves. Never, I go, and it's like, you really haven't seen me buying a lot of, like, newer toys, because I was trying to get the superpower stuff, and same thing with a lot of the Hot Wheels. Last couple, I go to the store, and the stuff's brand new that day, but it's already picked through. And out of the 5 cars, there's 4 of them, and I won't buy the thing because I can't get all 5 of them. I'm not going to do that again because I still have the one Spider-Man set. I'm missing 1 card. I'm still not going to pay $30 for it. Because that's asinine. Pay $30 for a $1 car. Really. I might pay $5, pushing it to maybe $8, but not going to pay $30. And the sad thing is, he doesn't get $30, but this is what the people want for their buying now. Greed. When it does come up for auction, it sells for like $10. But I got other stuff to really worry about. I should actually get it and finish it, but then I have to dig out the set somewhere in the garage. It's just crazy, the amount of stuff. Like my glasses here, you know, I look at it. A lot of the variant glasses I got it by luck. Because I bought, I bought lots. Now, my double glasses are down low. I only have a bunch of Looney Tunes left. I got no ET glasses left. I got no Star Wars. Well, maybe I do have Star Wars, but I know I have no Star Trek. I have one Battlestar Galactica glass left. I have no Pat Ward glasses left. No DC, no Marvel. I have one original McDonald's glass left. The quarter pounder cop. And I think I have a couple Burger King glasses left. But like all the other stuff that I had, traded away, which is fine by me. I got some jelly jars. I got all kinds of garbage that's sitting over there. Because to me, it just sits anymore. It's like I got tons of board games that are missing pieces that I was thinking about putting up on eBay, selling as pieces eventually. I got to see about if I can actually run a business and just like create my own web page and like to put down game parts, list all my doubles that way, list the card sets and put down, count how many, like say for 92 tops, I have 10 number ones, 12 number, and have it so the guys can not sell them for like a dime each. This way people who have want lists can get in touch with me and boom, fill out their cards and just put down so much for shipping. Since I got a program now that I can ship stuff at a discount. Like when I swapped Dan, it cost me like $10 the last two packages, less than $10 to ship both packages. So I was like, yeah. Where if I went to the post office, it would have been $15 and $15. It would have cost me $30. So I'm thinking about doing that because I got to do something soon. Figure out what I'm going to do. I'm still cleaning up the one area, putting boards in the ceilings to put the games I want to keep out. Like when Dad was down here, we did quite a bit of work. So, and hopefully the back of the bar for the shelves will be done this week or the week after. Then I'm going to start doing the thing coming down the stairs. My last biggest thing down here is the entertainment center, and since I haven't heard from Stanley, I got to build a cartridge thing myself for my cartridges, for my Atari cartridges, ColecoVision loose, all the loose video game cartridges for Atari 2678, ColecoVision. Since I have no loose cartridges for Intellivision, that was the one stipulation that all my Intellivision games I had to buy complete in the box. Because it was stupid to have those cartridges loose, especially because a lot of them have inserts, overlays. I'm trying to get anything that has an overlay in the box. Because it's just becoming more and more hard for me to keep them with loose cartridges. But that's what's been going on here. And as usual, I thank you all for viewing and subscribing.